real-life drama of the underworld, mafia boss John Gotti was convicted on all counts, including murder, and faces a probable life sentence. The Gotti conviction means that the mafia has lost its most powerful head, but that does not necessarily mean that the government has broken the back of organized crime. John Miller, who has covered the Gotti story, tells us what happens now.
With the nation's top mob boss facing life in jail, federal authorities believe one of the last visible symbols of organized crime's power has been knocked down.
Is it going to stop organized crime? Is it a deadly blow to organized crime? No, but it's another in a long series of very, very significant blows to organized crime.
New York is the home for the nation's 5 most powerful crime families. They operate out of social clubs and storefronts, but their reach extends to major unions, Las Vegas, Florida, and most major American cities. The 5 families are the Gambino, the Colombo, the Lucchese, the Bonanno, and the Genovese crime families. But now the once impenetrable groups are in shambles.
The structure, the discipline within the families is beginning to break down. More and more mob members are beginning to engage in narcotics trafficking and beginning to use narcotics. Omerta seems to be crumbling. The whole concept of Omerta and many of the principles that have guided organized crime for the last 50 or 60 years seem to be breaking down.
The Colombos have broken into 2 factions and are in a shooting war that may leave few left to prosecute. The bosses of both factions are in jail. The Lucchese crime family has big problems. One boss is in jail, the other has become an FBI witness. The Bonanno family has been floundering since the death of its boss. The Genovese family is the subject of several prosecutions, and the reputed boss is a man who is led around in a bathrobe talking to trees and parking meters. With the mob on the ropes for the first time in generations, federal authorities and local police have little time to rest.
The emerging Asian gangs and the South American gangs who, although they're relatively young as compared with La Cosa Nostra, they're learning fast and becoming very effective.
If the Cosa Nostra is being displaced by new ethnic crime groups, law enforcement says it's at best a mixed blessing. The new groups are more into shooting, less concerned with innocent bystanders, more into narcotics, and getting rich fast. John Miller, NBC News, New York.